most of the fans of the basketball player are fans of the sport of basketball. But yeah, if you guys thought that people weren't going to care, 1.7 million views.
Have you seen Caitlin Clark's latest training video released by the Indiana Fever? It's gone completely viral, hitting almost 2 million views in just 24 hours. But here's the kicker: within a day, Angel Reese's PR team drops their own video, and it's nothing short of a disaster. Clark's video is pure gold, while Reese's attempt, well, let's just say it's more like fool's gold. But we've got a breakdown of these two videos coming up, complete with stats, fan reactions, and some hilarious and misguided attempts by Reese to outdo Clark. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. It's crazy. Caitlin Clark can't even tie her sneakers without the internet blowing up, but her latest workout video has everyone talking for all the right reasons. So, what makes this clip such a big deal? It's not just Clark showing off, it's a masterclass in how to improve yourself. The video takes us through 3 key areas Caitlin Clark is focusing on in her training. First, ball handling in tight spaces. Now, we all know Clark's amazing with the ball, but she did lead the league in turnovers last season. Why? Because no one was used to the crazy passes she was making. While things did improve after the Olympic break, it's also because she's constantly double and triple teamed. By improving her control under pressure, she's tackling this issue head-on. Next, we see Clark working on her mid-range game. Everyone knows about her insane long-range shots and ability to finish at the rim. She shot a crazy 62% from less than 5 feet last season. But the mid-range shot has been the weak spot in her offense. Now, by adding a floater and pull-up jumper to her arsenal, she's making herself even harder to defend. Finally, Clark is focusing on finishing through contact. She's not afraid to drive, but in the WNBA, that means taking a lot of hits. Whether it's intentional or not, she's preparing for that physicality by simulating game-like situations and building up her strength. And seriously, just look at those arms.
You guys saw this workout. This workout has gotten a lot of people excited for Caitlin Clark because she is like directly working on her weaknesses, which I think is a good look. Honestly, I think that's a really, really good look for her because, again, when we're seeing somebody working on their weaknesses and not the glamorous weaknesses.
Here's the thing: Caitlin Clark isn't just working out; she's tackling her weaknesses head-on. This isn't about keeping her game where it is; it's about making it even better. And that should have her opponents worried. So, what does this mean for next season? Picture a Caitlin Clark who can handle double teams even more effectively, who's got a solid mid-range game to go with her long-range shooting, and who can finish through contact every time. Now, throw in her insane shooting range and her ability to make pinpoint passes like a quarterback. It's like giving Superman immunity to kryptonite, on top of all his other powers like flying, heat vision, super speed, and strength.
Back in her natural habitat, back in the lab, playing basketball, and it's got to be a scary sight for the rest of the WNBA if she gets even better, because it's not as if she wasn't absolutely phenomenally elite as a rookie and arguably the best player in the league after the Olympic break.
Caitlin Clark is already elite. She set records for most assists in a season and in a game as a rookie, led the league in three-pointers, and was one of the top scorers. But here's the thing: she's not just trying to improve. She's aiming for unstoppable. This isn't just off-season training, it's a bold statement. Watch out, because an MVP season is on the way. Clark isn't just looking to get better, she's looking to dominate.
You're starting from a very high place, but as Michael Jordan once famously said, right, the ceiling is the roof. And there really is no ceiling on Caitlin Clark's game because of her vision. I think that the thing that stands out the most to me is her court vision. And when you're able to shoot from deep, the way she's able to shoot from deep.
But hold on, there's more to this story. While Caitlin Clark is putting in the work, someone else decided they needed to join the spotlight. And trust me, it's not quite the same level of commitment. Picture this: you're Angel Reese's publicist, and you've just seen Caitlin Clark's video blow up. What do you do next? Well, the answer might surprise you, and it's creating quite a stir in the WNBA world. Here's what happened: Angel Reese's PR team went into full panic mode. They rushed to release their own workout video, and let's just say, it shows. This rushed reaction screams desperation, not dedication.
There is really nothing you can do as a defense but hope the ball doesn't go in the basket. That's the level of greatness that Caitlin Clark can get to, where the defense's only hope is that she misses.
Let's talk about this video for a moment. Angel Reese is out there showing off her ball handling and sinking shots. Sounds great, right? But something just doesn't feel right. It's like watching a cover band try to recreate a hit song. The moves are there, but the spark is missing. Now, let's break down the numbers. Caitlin Clark's video? A huge 2 million views in just 24 hours. Reese's? Struggling at 200,000 views after 12 hours. At this pace, she'll be lucky to hit 500,000 in a full day. That's barely a quarter of Clark's reach.
Lack of, well, proof that she's been in the gym working on her craft, trying to hone her skills after what can only be described as one of the worst shooting seasons anybody's ever seen in the history of basketball.
But here's what's really got people talking. Where's the Chicago Sky in all of this? You'd think Reese's actual team would be front and center, showing off their star players' off-season grind. Instead, we've got crickets from the sky and a rushed, thrown-together video from Reese's PR team. And, well, nobody's impressed. So, what's really going on with Reese's training? Let's be honest for a second. This is the same Angel Reese who shot just 44.5% on attempts from under 5 feet and 39.1% overall from the field. That's one of the worst percentages in WNBA history for someone taking so many close-range shots. You'd think her workout video would focus on, I don't know, actually improving those numbers.
Literally the most inefficient player within 5 foot in all of the WNBA. Any which way you put it, she shot bad from the field. All right, she's 6'3" and she plays under the basket, and she shot 39.1% from the field.
Instead, we're treated to a highlight reel that feels more focused on looking good than actually addressing real weaknesses. It's all flash, no substance. This isn't about improvement, it's about keeping up appearances. It's almost like Reese cares more about her Instagram than her stat sheet, but wait, there's more. While Clark is busy changing the game, Reese has been making headlines on the red carpet, dropping hot takes on podcasts, and ranting about her salary. Now, there's nothing wrong with building your brand, but when your on-court performance is begging for attention, maybe it's time to rethink those priorities.
No, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000. I'm living beyond my means.
Speaking of appearances, let's break down what's really happening in these videos. Trust me, the details don't lie, and those details are telling a story that Reese might not want us to hear. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We know your time is valuable, and we truly appreciate you. Now, let's get back to the action.
Trying to figure out why she's putting so much time in developing an outside shot when she works under the basket, primarily. You get a rebound, or you're going to try to run out there all of a sudden and shoot a three, even though you got perimeter players that are standing around waiting for you to pass them the ball so they can shoot wide open shots. It could potentially be a horrible season for the Chicago Sky.
You ever see those Instagram versus reality posts that make you do a double take? Well, the Clark and Reese workout videos are giving off some serious expectation versus reality vibes. But here's the twist, one of these athletes is about to get a wake-up call, and it's not who you might think. Let's break down what these videos actually show. On one side, we have Caitlin Clark, laser-focused on improving specific parts of her game. She's working on tight dribbling, maneuvering through small spaces, her mid-range shots, and finishing through contact. Clark's not just working out, she's directly addressing her weaknesses.
What did they used to say on SportsCenter? Can't stop them, you can only hope to contain them. That's basically where you already were with Caitlin Clark, but she seems to be working to make sure she really can't even be contained by anyone.
Now, let's flip the script to Angel Reese's video. Sure, she's out there dribbling and shooting, but something feels off. Here's the wild part, Reese is practicing three-pointers when her inside game really needs the attention. Let me get this straight, does she want to be the next Steph Curry? Instead of trying so hard to one-up Clark, why not focus on improving your own game? You're a big, so focus on finishing at the rim where it matters most.
The videos we see with Caitlin Clark, she's got actual men, grown men out there in her face trying to keep her from making shots and this and that and the other. There's not a lot of hands in Angel Reese's face here. And I am confused by the fact that she's trying to become this long-range player, it looks like. This is... she plays under the basket, or we thought she was playing under the basket.
Wait, there's more. Where's Tyler Marsh, Reese's actual coach? While we see Stephanie White guiding Clark through her drills, Marsh is nowhere to be found in Reese's video. Instead, she's working with her trainers. Nothing wrong with getting extra help, but shouldn't your team's head coach be involved in your off-season plan?
Got the moves that the Fever can make in the offseason, whether it be free agency or the draft, to bolster the roster.
So, what's really going on with Reese's training? Let's be honest for a second. This is the same Angel Reese who shot just 44.5% on attempts from under 5 feet and 39.1% overall from the field. That's one of the worst percentages in WNBA history for someone taking so many close-range shots. You'd think her workout video would focus on, I don't know, actually improving those numbers.
And it just leaves you scratching your head as to what exactly is going on. Is Angel Reese trying to be an influencer, or is she trying to be a basketball player?
Have you seen Caitlin Clark's latest training video released by the Indiana Fever? It's gone completely viral, hitting almost 2 million views in just 24 hours. But here's the kicker, within a day, Angel Reese's PR team drops their own video, and it's nothing short of a disaster. Clark's video is pure gold, while Reese's attempt, well, let's just say it's more like fool's gold. But we've got a breakdown of these two videos coming up, complete with stats, fan reactions, and some hilarious, and misguided, attempts by Reese to outdo Clark. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. It's crazy. Caitlin Clark can't even tie her sneakers without the internet blowing up, but her latest workout video has everyone talking for all the right reasons. So, what makes this clip such a big deal? It's not just Clark showing off, it's a masterclass in how to improve yourself.